by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Gwen for the Runes, Conquer, Triumph, Blackreed, Last Stand, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. We start on the blue buff and pathing it down. With Gwen, you are always going to be farming a ton in the early game. And if that's the case, you probably want to path towards bot side. And then, you know, back in the day, last season you would start the Raptors, but the way the jungle pet works, the way the tempo works now, you just start the buff and then clear as per usual. With Gwen's kit here, every time you auto attack you get a passive stack, and then that's going to allow you to get more damage on this Q. The Q deals true damage in the center, and then does all those snips onto the target. With the E, you get a dash, resets your auto, gives you attack speed, and magic damage on hit. You can combo the Q and E together so you can start snipping, and then use the E. Pretty clutch part of the kit where, when the enemy's running away, you can stay on top of them. Because when you cast that Q, you're kind of planted for a second. So the clear's pretty basic. You just auto-attack the big part of the camp, and then wait for the Q stacks. 2 points in the Q as we keep clearing. Totally fine to cast the Q with no stacks as you start the camp, so that you get 2 cast off, and then boom, small parts are done. I'm gonna skip the red buff here. This will allow us to do the Raptors and Krugs faster on the next clear. Lord knows we're only clearing the camps. And then we get to choose where we go after the red buff. It does slow down the overall clear. That's fine. No problem. Oh, smite. We avoid the invade too. How about that? Q. Any allies? Any allies? Any allies? Now just don't flip this. That's the thing. You just sit here and wait. And you wait. And you wait some more. And she left. Amazing. My bot lane's getting ganked. That is not my problem. We'll be doing the red buff. Let's see. Blue buff. And 14 CS. That at least did not do her red side. Let's go ahead and smite this. And then to the top side, we got the Scuttle Crab and all of Elisa's camps. She's still walking to that Scuttle Crab, so we're going to go for her red side first. The Scuttle will be there. We can work our way back. But if we stop for Scuttle, we lose the timing to really attack this. Ghost. And you're scaring her. And you're scaring her. Man. I wanted to loop-de-loop and pull, but you are so dead to Elise. Good luck. I'm going to skip the red buff again. The boys are going to survive this, no problem. Never mind. Clicking away was never an option. But if I stand around waiting for that play where there's no guarantees for me, it's a waste of time. It's better that you show up late and then clean things up when it's super mega ultra obvious, especially as a beginner, Bob. Especially as the beginner. To the Scuttle Crab. I don't have my smite and I'm not looking to, quote, fight the Elise. That's not my goal. My goal as Gwen is to power up, get a power spike, and then use it. That's always going to involve this sort of rotation. Beep. Pop. We are super up. 33 CS. So this sort of rotation. Farm as much as you can, reset, spend the gold, farm the camps again, and then use it. Blasting Wand Dagger, and to the top side. We'll just do a basic full clear, and we'll be so up on that Elise. She was level 3 off red buff. We're already level 4.5 because we stole her Raptors and her Krugs. I could reset to my Raptors to defend them. I'm not going to do that. I want to get the massive full clear here. The rest of Gwen's kit, the W is going to allow us to dodge abilities. I'll just show it to you. If the enemy hits you from outside the circle, then they don't deal damage to you. As you cast the W, you also get bonus resistances, so in a melee 1v1, you want to use it as well. Gives you a little something. Beep. Alrighty. We're feeling good. We're building into that Dusk and Dawn first. Definitely Gwen's best first item. Nashor's is cool, but it doesn't give you HP. Not very cool. Oh, pop. especially against that enemy team comp. They got a lot of free damage that I'm going to have to get hit by, so I'll take the Dusk and Dawn. I think the only time I would really get Nashers now is against a tank or something. Kind of a freebie matchup. Doke. Do I get level 6? I do. With our ulti, we cast the needle towards the enemy, dealing magic damage, slowing them. You get 3 cast of them, and the lower they are, the more damage it deals. Into the river. Let's go find the and the Elise is not even here. How is she level 5? You got any camp for me? No Gromp. The blue buff's up. What? Weird. We're pretty safe on the invade. Usually we'll have our ghost, but we also have the W. Go ahead and save the smite if I don't have to use it. Hello. Auto, smite. Auto, ulti. Auto, Q. Ulti. And ulti. Pretty good damage. Come here, Buster. Whoa. There's a flash and everything. Alrighty. Job's done. Now we're on the bot side. We got an advantage through attacking the mid lane. If Elise is going to be doing anything topside, that's hers. I gave up my blue buff. I gave up topside scuttle by doing that attack. So we might as well do the dragon. Dragon can give us some XP, and it's something to do. Any help? Word, I'll just solo this bad boy. Let me use the W. This Kimtech dragon is no joke. Once it gets low, it starts dealing more damage. Look at this shit. Alrighty, job's done. Back to base. We'll see if Elise has taken anything here. Sheen to the top side. $58 CS. Any attacks in the early game will always cost you time, aka tempo. Blue buff on Elise. Guess whose blue buff that is? With our ulti down, of course we're just going to be farming. We're maxing that Q first, and then we'll max the E second. Elise is half HP, not bad. And as the enemy jungler does these ganks, does these attacks, then that gives me opportunity. Elise is going back to her red side with no HP. Malphite, full HP. I'll be going to the Elise. My laner's probably pinging like crazy for a gank to help him. Won't be doing that. Won't be doing that. Elise sees me coming with the... And there's an Ashe support. That makes sense. Myth me. Yidok. Let's take one Void Grub and see where life takes us. Whoa! Talia, baby. Careful. Oh, E. No, I'm super dead. Q. No. Well, I played with fire and I got burned. You got me. You got me. I had already spent my W right here. So since Elise has flash, I'm super dead. I guess I could have E'd her E. But yeah, with losing top and losing mid and losing... Yeah, you know, I bit off more than I could chew. What can I say? I always try to do this on Gwen because she has so much outplay potential. And I always pay the price. It would have been better just to go to Raptors. Once I see the Ashe. Like I said, to attack anything costs you time. And to die costs you a lot of fucking time on Gwen, so... Better to farm all the camps and then go do your dying. May I learn this lesson on every farming jungler ever. How many deaths will it take, old man? Oh. Now we're on Chud tempo, so we're gonna have to do some awkward pathing. We want to continue to play for the camps, but the camps are respawning on the top side, so we're just gonna walk all the way there. My ulti is down, and if we chance a play, then everything gets bad. To the wolves. No, I'm sorry, Gwen. I tried to go big mode, but then 4 enemies, you know, ridiculous. That's my mid laner. I'm sorry, Gwen. One of the comments said, "Quit flaming your allies." I want to reply to that guy and say, "Shut the hell up." I'm having fun. The allies aren't my wife, okay? They'll be fine. Plus they can't even hear me. Like, what's the... What is that guy talking about? Go ahead and smite this, then head on up the top lane. Malphite, you want to hit that turret, don't you? We're gonna have to ghost anyways. That fella's gonna get away. Ulti! Ulti! Where is he? Am I noob? Where's the calcium? Whatever. Dusk and Dawn acquired. Back to base. Good job, 010 Gwen. You're doing great. You're farming the camp so well. For real though, my lanes are automatically winning. Gwen has nothing to do with the lanes in the early game. I guess I'll get a glowing moat. Has absolutely nothing to do with the lanes, so when they win, cool. When they lose, whatever. Because we're playing a champ that spikes in the mid game anyways. We value the farm so highly. We farm, hit level 11, get 2 items, and then take over the game from there. If your lanes are winning, obviously the game's easier. If your lanes are losing, you know, it's not that big of a deal either. Because Gwen just doesn't care. Game's harder, sure, but it's not that hard. The games are only super hard on Gwen if you do it to yourself. Alrighty. Into the river. I have good flank. Kill this guy. E. W, smite. Also, Q. You're dead. Into the river, Mr. Bard. Kalia's not roaming. Where is this guy going? What? And Elise. What are we doing? It'd be better to sit in a bush and wait than what everyone's doing here. Alrighty. Well, if we start the dragon, then we'll be promptly outnumbered because my bot lane is so chunked. With Gwen, you don't have to play with the lanes, but you do have to react to what's going on with the game state. So Bard resets, Varus is not functional, doesn't have an ulti. Back to the camps. No dragon for us. We showed up, we skipped our camps, we were in the river to challenge that dragon, to challenge the play. It failed. Leave! That's the one trick that those other fellas don't want you to know. You can actually just leave and go farm. Never before seen. Level 9. Elise is level 8. It's going to start getting real bad for her. We get the smite upgrade, so now with the blue smite we get movement speed through the bushes. We get movement speed in the jungle with the new jungle quest. So that's a whole lot more mobility, which is very good for Gwen, because all you do is run around and farm camps for the entirety of the game. With the 1400 smite, it has the AoE damage, so we can get the blue buff low, pull it into Gromp, introduce him, and then smite them both. Oh yeah, with the Dusk and Dawn. Ability power, ability haste, attack speed, HP, Spellblade passive duplicates our auto attack, so check out the passive, E, auto, 2 stacks. So you build up that Q much faster. Good luck up there, Malphite. Hope you kill my Tryndamere. Back to the bot side. Chud Tempo has to do a world tour because his camps are on weird timers. Because he spent his time dying. You're just winning because your lanes are winning. Exactly right. Very astute of you. And do bad players in the NBA win more games on the better team? Yes! Wow, you're so smart. Alrighty, to the dragon. Elise is gonna get that kill topside, no problem. She's doing everything on the map in the early game. Like, if we're not hitting a camp, it's always a waste of time. It's really something. Two. Gwen definitely fell off in popularity in Season 15. I haven't seen this champ even a little bit. Dusk and Dawn is so good, but you never see Gwen. We saw Diana quite a bit in the early part of the season. Not so much anymore. I honestly see tanks more with Dusk and Dawn, like Sejuani and Malphite and shit. And of course the new Shyvana. Alrighty. Let's reset. This is ally dying. This isn't a play opportunity for me, and I'd be staying on the map. Merc Treads are too good this game. Let's get Merc Treads, Ruby Crystal, Amp Tome, and get that Fiendish Codex to the top side. Building into Riftmaker second, our team fighting tool. Think of this like Sundered Sky on melee champs. Eventually HP and some ability power. Merc Treads giving us magic resistance, tenacity against Malphite. Elise, Talia, Ashe. That's kind of a no-brainer. In most games, you just have to go Swordpin Boots as Gwen. Alrighty, well, we're level 11, so we have our second point in our ulti. We're still working on that second item, though. It's pretty slow where we haven't got any sort of fights, haven't received anything. With our team comp, that kind of makes sense, though. But as we enter the mid-game, there's going to be more fights and less farm, and you have to be there for the fights to win the game. To capitalize on the first, like, 14 minutes of the game that you spent farming, you have to actually use your champion now as we enter the mid-game, so results may vary. My only tip, be there for the fight, hit the bad guy. Don't be there early, though. Don't skip the camps, but yeah, show up to the fight. Be ready to fight. Look for the fight. Get angry. Get mad. At least gank top. The best sort of fight for me is going to look like they attack my allies and then I get in there. So it's not like clear your camps and run into a bad guy. It's like clear your camps, get in position, and stand there. And do nothing. And wait. And wait. And wait. And then a fight happens for you. Okay. Thank you, way. Ghost. E ulti W. Ulti. Ulti onto Elise. It's weird, we're mixing targets. The enemy's running away. Can a white boy play League? Let's go gank Malphite. It's 18 minutes into the game. I'm gonna do my first gank. Well, shit, they started the fight here, and then the enemy just runs away. I would love to show you what it looks like to kill a bad guy 18 minutes into this game, but let's see if we can get her done here. EWQ. Alto. 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 Come back here, you piece of calcium. You magnesium wannabe. Q. Alto. 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 QE. Alto. Malphite really slows that auto attack speed. Alrighty. Good job, Gwen. You killed the champion. Back to the camps. 1800 for that Riftmaker. And even if I reset for a Haunting, guys, it's not that big of a deal, so it's better to stay on the map and then keep farming. Our ulti comes up much sooner in the mid-game because we have 2 points in it, and you've probably got some ability haste by now. And you've probably got a mustache by now. And you probably have some chest hair by now. Listen, Bob, I'm 30 years old. I've basically never had chest hair my entire life. But here in Vietnam, I take my shirt off more. And would you look at that, chest hair has grown. So if you want chest hair, try existing with your shirt off more. Oddly enough. A quick tip! Subscribe for more chest hair tips! This guy is gone. You're super dead. Hello, Mr. Lucian. E. Ulti. Q. Ulti. Ulti. Pretty good damage, got his flash. I wish someone would fight me in this game. That would be awesome. I mean, Malphite's TP. That's Talia's TP. Oh, myth me. Hello, guys. I'll be starting Dragon. Good luck, everybody else. I don't have my ulti for this bot lane fight. The bot lane fight, once again, is my ally running away, so we'll do the dragon first and then decide if we want to go. But naturally, the enemy team doesn't fully commit, so whatever. Back to the camps. Wait, reset. We have Riftmaker. Well, 2-1-0 with the shutdown. 169 CS. You're doing so great, Gwen. This is real League of Legends right now. Riftmaker. Hit a bad guy. Listen, we'll get to it. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a farmer. White people be like, I'm the miner in Minecraft. I get the ores. Ooh, I have a good flank. Ghost. Moving. EQ. Alto, 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 alto. That guy's dead. Ulti. E. Alto. Ulti. W. Ulti. EQ. Should have said QE. That's what we do there. You always snip and then dash towards the enemy. Let's go drop that Rift Herald top. My bad, bot. Yo, 17 seasons in, I still do that. Where's my Rift Herald? Am I a noob? What's going on? Tickle this guy. QE. I'm helping. Ugh. Good job. The Gromp is dead. Alrighty, well, we got some real gold since we finally participated in a fight, so now we can get it needlessly. Your third item options are going to be Death Cap, Zonias. Shadow Flame's not that good. So now as we're entering the late game, the farming becomes really fast, and then the fights happen way more often. So you repeat the same patterns of the early and mid game, it just gets faster and faster. Just don't get lost in the sauce, farm everything, and then fight. I'm gonna get the needlessly and then get back on the map. Let's try to go for... I'm just gonna go for Death Cap. Give me 1v9 this bit. More damage for me. Because I have to let the fight start anyways. I can't, like, endure it and engage with Zonias because they won't be engaging on me. They'll be engaging on my allies, the Hui and the Varus. So better to let that happen. Either enter the fight from the side or from a flank. But mainly just don't play front to back, like a noob. My team is all playing top, so I'll push mid lane for now. The minions become on limits, and you just have to pay attention to what's happening on the map. You want to be farming, but you want to be close to your team too. If your team's pushing, you want to push too. You can take the minions, you can take the enemy jungle, stuff like that. The push is done top lane. Now they're going to back off. No jungle camps here. My allies decide to stay another wave because they're noobs. Back to the mid wave. Take that from 2 and 6 Tryndamere, no problem. Alright, well, back to my camps. Nothing's happening. Is Hui going to push the base turret all by himself? No. No. Varus is recalled, so with that sort of info, you can pretty safely go back to your camps. And if anyone dies, it doesn't really matter. But you have to entertain it on that tempo like that. 31 on the scuttle. Oh, Gromp's up, though. I'm making money, baby. I'm starting my own business. I'm gonna be my own boss. But I'm scared to... I don't know when to take the camp. Just get farm, Bob. Shut up. Zip it. 213 CS. That Malphite has magic resist too. Like the hardest guy for me to kill. Here it comes. Don't ult this guy. Alright, he's gone. Camps are done. Here's my favorite part, waiting in a bush. That guy's dead. W. Good job, Gwen. E. Swing and a miss. Ooh, a swing and a miss. Kill this guy. E ulti Q. That guy's dead. He had no repel. He is super dead. Moving. Ulti. Whatever. All the enemy has done is run away this entire game. It's really something. I'm gonna go get Dragon Soul girls. What in the world? Every single time, Bob. That Lucian ultied and eat away. Are you trying to kill me or not? Stop playing games with me. I have blue hair. I'm autistic. I can't read the messages, okay? Keep it real with Gwen right now. Slowly but surely. Yeah, the Nashor's is definitely faster clear speed, but Dusk and Dawn is such better fighting power. I'm gonna reset, get the death cap, and be on the map. The death cap gives us that uber damage like an Infinity Edge for an ADC. And with how this game was going, it was pretty clear that we'd be able to get to it no problem. Let's clear all of our camps and then fight the Baron. If any plays happen in between, I can run towards it, but no reason to be there preemptively. These guys are still gonna run away, I know. So even if I reset right to mid. Oh, I have to lane against Malphite? That's a crazy recall. He's gonna get it off. No. I couldn't even stop him if I wanted to. He has his Hanik Rukern shield. And then his Granite Shield. That's his passive. His passive that also gives him more armor when the shield is up. So the Kanik actually gives him more armor by keeping up his Granite Shield. G-Light, B-Light, Goomite can die. Huh. Any fellas want to do Baron? I'm kind of bored. I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it. Elisa's going for Wolves at 28 minutes. Will the enemy team ever fight me? Or will I just farm camps and win the game? I think we both know the answer. Right. Gulp's done. Please go in. Let's see an ulti. Let's see an anything at all move right now. Bard ulti is up. Alright, alright, alright. Enter the fight from the side. My allies aren't going in, so let's reposition. This is super warded. And my allies have gone bot, so to enter the fight from the side, if it was to be bot lane, I'd have to be here or be here. They have it warded. Hello. You're level 15. EQ. You got me. You almost dealt damage right there. Ulti. Okay. Ulti. W. You're dead. Thanks for playing. Feels like I've done more damage with my ulti than my auto attacks this game. Push. Alrighty, can we kill Malphite? No. Gotcha. Well, listen, the structures can't run away, so let's just push and then take their base and win the game. Hello, Malphite. Push, 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 push. It's gonna be faster to take the Nexus than it would be to kill that guy. Push, push. Good job, Gwen. Final score 6-1-0. Dusk and Dawn dealing 236 damage to champions. That's about right. Nobody let me hit them the entire game. And then they lost. Well played. I'm so curious, man. 8,000 damage dealt to champions. Pretty good. Alrighty, Bob. Well, thanks for watching me farm camps, and I'll see you in the next one. Gwen is awesome. peace. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.